Hey guys, it's Wednesday, it's my weigh-in day. I'll give you stats later. I am at the hospital waiting for my back injections. I'm nervous and I have to wait like half an hour till it's my turn. Then afterwards I'll let you know how bad it was, how good it was, and update you on my stats. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi guys, this is my week 40 post RNY gastric bypass update. And hopefully I should have stuck a little teeny video in before this of me at the hospital. I went and got my back injections done. It was cortisone and a steroid, and they put some weird little dye in there so that I could see what they were doing. Strange experience, let me tell you, okay? First of all, so I get there, and they stuck me in somebody's room. Like, there was clothes in the closet, and I was like, well, this is weird. And so they came, like, knocking after I was, like, naked trying to get into a gown. And they're like, oh, sorry. And they went and took the other person's clothes out there. They're like, everything's clean. We just didn't check the closet to see if somebody's stuff was in there or whatever. So they brought the other guy to a different room. But I was like, so strange. Anyway, so I was in, like, my bra and my underwear and then a gown and socks that they give you. So we get back to the room, and that looked really scary because they have this big thing that goes like, I don't know, they can move back and forth and can move on the screen, x-ray machine thing. And like a big table and like all these instruments all over, all these different screens. It was a very intimidating room. So I get in there and I get on the table and I have to lay, you know, face down. And so he puts the cleaning stuff on my back, and then he did 2 injections, you know, one on each side of my spine. He put the numbing stuff that just numbs your skin. You can feel this go into your spine, and it's so weird. It's like a weird little tinge into your nerve when he pokes it into your spine, and it feels weird. It didn't hurt super bad, but it hurt a little bit. It hurt more than a little bit, but just for a second, you know? And it felt very twingy while it was still in there. So he leaves that like big long needle thing sticking out of your back, and then they squirt like a little dye in, and then they take the x-ray machine and see where they're at to see if they're in the right spot exactly. He might adjust it slightly, and then he squirts the stuff in, and then takes that out, and then does the same thing to the other side. But while you get on that table, they pull your underwear down so that your butt cheeks are hanging out, and everybody's just, there's like 3 people in the room, just all hanging out with your butt cheeks hanging out. Kind of weird. Very weird. And so it was really quick. It just took like 5 minutes once I was actually in that room. And then they wheeled me back to my room, and they helped me and had me sit in the chair. They were like, oh, here's some snacks. Do you want something? And they were all chips and sugary things and stuff that I could not have. I was like, oh, I had gastric bypass and I can't have any of these things. So then they brought me some ice water. And I sat for a couple minutes, and then they're like, okay, you're ready. They explained all my discharge stuff and whatever. And I go to get up and walk over and get my clothes, and I about fell on the ground. My one leg was like numb and didn't work anymore, which is a thing that can happen. And hopefully that will go away. But I had to ride in the wheelchair out to the car. I had to have help from my boyfriend getting out of the car and into the house. Otherwise, I would have fallen flat on my face. Every time I try now to actually, like, put any weight on, I just topple over. It's so weird. And, like, my toes are tingly on that side and kind of numb and strange. But anyway, that was my back injections that I got today. I don't know if I told you my weight. Okay, my weight's kind of gone wonky over the weekend, but it went down over the weekend to 179.8, and then it went back up a couple pounds. My weight kind of does that. It hits a super low mark, and then it goes back up, and then it kind of slowly goes back to that point. But it was weird. In like, I think it was 10 days, I lost like 7 or 8 pounds or something like that this far out. That's very weird. But okay, last week my official weight was like 182.0, I think. And then today, it's 180.8. So, creeping back. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Another one of those days. Oh my word. So, at the end of the other video, you heard my boyfriend yelling for me. We were trying, he has been trying to fix the pipe underneath the sink so he can put the new sink and everything in. Well, years ago, before it broke, it had a weird clog in it, and he had tried to snake it and do all this stuff, and it didn't work. And then the pipe has been broken for a long time, and it's just been draining right into a garbage can, which we have to empty out all the time. So he had to go to the hardware store, and they gave him this chemical to pour down, and it's supposed to, like, eat away any... It's very potent, like, acid stuff. You're supposed to leave it in there for, like, 15 minutes, and then you rinse it with cold water, and for any weird chemical reactions, you're supposed to use baking soda if you get it, like, on the floor or on something else, but it will eat through whatever, because it's acid. So he dumped it down, waited the 15 minutes, and he had to... He tried dumping the cold water down, but it wouldn't go down. The snake that he was using to try to snake the drain broke. He had to call his mom, who had driven me to the doctor today, so she was in town still. She had to go back to the hardware store, try to get us a new snake so that we could quick fix it, because it's like eroding the pipes and eating through it, and the pipe is hot, and it's like foaming, and there's like chemical reactions going on, so he's freaking out. He's still upstairs trying to fix this and snake it and get through. I don't know what's in there, but it's not working. He is in a horrible mood. It's been a rough couple weeks. I'm exhausted. I was supposed to be taking it easy after this, and you know, my leg, this is like 4 hours after the procedure, my leg is still like numb and still doesn't work right. And so, okay, let's see if I can just finish this video. This is insane. I just got called out to make sure that the pipes hadn't like broke through and were leaking into the kitchen. Oh Lord. Okay, it's been a rough day. This is my update. Hopefully the rest of the week goes better. I took off Friday from work and Monday, so hopefully I will get things done. I will get to relax a little bit. Oh yeah, and since my leg wasn't working right, when he had called me before in like a panic, I got up and tried to help him, and I fell over and hit my arm on the little dresser in my daughter's room. It's just a rough day. It will all be okay. It will all be okay. I just have to remember that. So, guys, thank you so much for being there. Thank you, because as you can tell, my life has just been going a little crazy lately. Alright, update you guys sometime soon. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Hope you're having a much better day than me. Bye.